Hi, this is Mark with ValueCharts.com. I want to show you a great example of what I'm teaching tomorrow and having a workshop on next week at the Expert or Advanced Intelligent Breakout. This is really great stuff. I use this myself to trade, and it's extremely powerful. Let me just show you a great example of how that worked out so well today. So I sent a setup out earlier, and obviously part of the strategy is to work from strategic setups. And I said earlier there's a nice 60-minute bearish yellow hat doji. That's a bearish setup on the stock market. So this is something that we use for a sell setup. Now let me show you how you actually use the Intelligent Breakout strategy to trade with this. Okay, I actually took this strategy and applied it to the Russell 2000 Emini futures, and you can see here I started to sell or take the sell signals on the using this Intelligent Breakout here. This red line right here below the price is my skewed entry, so it's a breakout of the lowest low of the previous two bars, and then the top line here you'll see is using the highest high of the previous 30 bars. So I want it skewed to the downside. I have two small losses here, and then it really starts picking up into a really nice winner. Let me show you here what it looks like. Okay, I had to compress my chart here, but you can basically see how this was a great way to enter a short position in the S&P or the Russell or the S&P if you chose. So I use the Russell, but you can see here that early on, let's see here, I had my sell signal way up here, so I sold it right up here in the top left-hand corner, and you can see that prices really started to taper off and head down. My red line here was my entry. So as soon as my signal crossed that red line, I'm short. You can see it right up here. And then my blue line up here is my exit. So that's a delayed exit using a longer term time frame here. And you can see how I've been able to ride this thing all the way down. And now I've risked a few $100. I'm up about $3,400 on the trade just with two contracts. And I know a number of our members have taken this trade as well, from what I can understand from comments they've made. But so far so good. And I think this thing's going to turn out to be a huge winner, because if you actually take this on a daily basis, let's get rid of that. This ends up being a potential daily turning point. So I'm going to actually ride this out, excuse the bell here, ride this out for a period of time. So I'm going to hold this, and I think that there's a good chance we may have a big sell-off continuation next week. So I'm in the money and up about, again, $3,400 in the trade. Risked a few $100 I was wrong twice, and then I caught the wave. But this is what Intelligent Breakout's all about. I use this myself. It's a great way to manage your trade, manage your risk, and capture profits in the markets as well. So be sure to join us tomorrow on Saturday for the free workshop, but especially next week I have a paid workshop. Take advantage of the special offer, special price tag. I'm going to show you exactly how to use this in your trading, and I think you're really going to like what it can do for you. Have a great weekend and good luck trading.